Good morning, family of God. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not unto your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge Him, and He will make your path straight. Yesterday, we heard about how the Christians were turning the world upside down. I would like to say that we'd rather turn the world the right way around, wouldn't you? I want you to just listen to Romans 12, 1 and 2 in the Message. It says this: so here's what I want you to do, God helping you. Take your everyday, ordinary life, your sleeping, eating, going to work and walking around life, and place it before God as an offering. Embracing what God does for you is the best thing you can do for Him. Don't become so well adjusted to your culture that you fit in without even thinking. Instead, fix your attention on God. You'll be changed from the inside out. Readily recognize what He wants from you and quickly respond to it. Unlike the culture around you, always dragging you down to its level of immaturity, God brings the best out of you, develops well-formed maturity in you. This verse in the NIV says, don't conform any longer to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. To me, that sounds a lot like don't lean on your own understanding. Now, I have a very simple but very pertinent example of this. It's a really simple story. And a lady in the church shared it with me. She went shopping one day, and while she was shopping, she just felt impressed on her heart to buy a packet of boerewors for her life group leaders. Now, it didn't make any sense whatsoever to do that. They were not needy people. There would be no reason why, a packet of boerewors. But she just kept feeling this impression, and she decided not to lean on her own understanding, and she would just take a chance and believe it was God speaking to her. She went to their home and dropped the boerewors off at the door. She said she was too embarrassed to go in. And here's what was happening in the house. The lady of the house was preparing the dinner, and she was going to do pap and wors, which is like very lekker, I think. And she went to the fridge to get the boerewors out, and it was off. Can you imagine her surprise and delight when she went to the door and there was a fresh packet of boerewors? God cares about the very little details in your life. And it just amazed me that she could just find the boerewors at the door like that. The wonderful thing is that God is glorified. It blessed the girl who did it, and it blessed the family, and it blesses us as we repeat the story, and it glorifies God too. You see, God is concerned about the very littlest details of your life. And He communicated with that lady and met the need of the life group leader. Her obedience, her not leaning on her own understanding, was what made that happen. I'm sure lots of you have similar stories of things like that make no sense, and then you suddenly discover God's done something wonderful through you. It really is exciting. In the Message Bible, the scripture that you're going to get very used to this week is trust God from the bottom of your heart. Don't try and figure out everything on your own. Listen for God's voice in everything you do, everywhere you go. He's the one who will keep you on track. It's so exciting to be a follower of Jesus and to be able to be used by Him. And we can do it. So never forget, you're highly favored and deeply loved.